Hi everyone. So my name's Nikki, I work in HR, and we are joined today by Nicola, who is the Area Support Manager for Spree and Sonas. So you're very welcome. We are going to spend 10 or 15 minutes doing an online training around observations. So hopefully there's lots to learn. This training goes alongside some resources that will be displayed in your staff room. So there is a examples of observations if you're looking for ideas or just want to see how the language works and what a good observation is. And also there's a crib sheet that's on display in your classroom that gives examples and ideas of the different types of languages and sentences that we can use within observations to really make them the best that they can be. So what I might do is hand over to Nicola, who will take you through some slides. And if you've any questions at all about anything that we cover today, ask your manager or drop myself or Nicola a little email and we will give you a hand the next time we're out. Thanks a million. Nicola?
Good morning, everybody. So we're going to start off with the first slide is why do we observe? So here at Spree and Sonas, we are play-based emergent curriculum. So the first question we're going to ask ourselves is why do we as early educators need to observe children? So the main objective of observation is to provide practitioners with information in order to plan a suitable curriculum that meets the child's needs and to continually improve their learning and development whilst in your care. Observations are another way to connect with children, to discover different connections to children who feel secure and safe, interact well with others, and engage freely in the world around them. Knowing each child helps you plan and individualize developmentally informed activities. So observations are key to learning more about children. So by watching them and by recording their behaviors, we are learning how they think and how they move and how they handle a situation, their personality, and also how they feel. So first of all, there are 5 different observations that we can do, and it's the physical, intellectual, language, emotional, and social. So from these observations, you can have a child-led, adult-led, and you can also do individual observations, a small group observation, and a large group observation. You also need to complete 1 observation per month with your key children. So within a room, you will have your key children. It's split in 2 so that you do your observations with your key children. So when you, sorry, I was going to move my screen now. When you are recording observations, always have the developmental milestones in the back of your mind. These can be found on child packs. There's a little section that says milestones. You can just click into that. So from doing that, then you can see where the children are at developmentally and what then needs to be worked on. Observations need to be well documented and they should relate everything that a child is doing in that moment. Observation should be more than just 1 sentence. Aim to have a short paragraph with good grammar, spelling, and descriptive language. The follow-on step is quite important. It should be more than 1 sentence also. So it needs to be direct to the actual observation that you have wrote down. Think of ways to bring this learning forward, what can be added, what can be taken away. What visuals can be used, what books will link in with the observations, what songs to describe this learning, and also always put your aim is what your aim is for the child or children. So the use of our language. So we use descriptive language, but like we don't have to be writing a book. Always use the child's name. So focus on the length of time that the child was engaged in the activity. Write down exactly what they were doing, with details about resources and words they used. Ask yourself, what does that mean for the child's learning? You should always be able to hear the child's voice and your own when you read it back. So when the observations are done, what comes from the observations? So we can plan a curriculum that is suited for all the children. So for example, if a child is interested in the home corner area, we are and are spending lots of time in this area, and you're thinking to yourself, how can you bring that learning forward? So we can keep this interest going by turning the home corner into a restaurant and using Twinkle to help with resources and visuals. For the younger age groups, we can add real life fruit to the home corner, and also add some metal pots and pans, cooked pasta, even a wooden spoon to keep this interest going. This type of planning will be put into your medium and short short-term you can use for your medium and short-term plans, but it's a good idea to link your observations in with your planning too. So don't forget to take pictures of this learning and add them then to child paths. This is your photo evidence of the curriculum that you have planned and went through. So if you don't take photos, you might as well have not done the activity, as there's no evidence of it. The inspectors, when they come in, they will look for photo evidence of your curriculum that you have planned. So if they come off a Tuesday and you plan to do, let's just say, freehand painting on the Monday, and it's not done, there's no pictures of it in their head, it's not done. So it's very important to have well-documented curriculum folder and that it is kept up to date. So improving our observations. So this is just an example. So Sean is building blue blocks. We'll do a team on blocks next week. So that's an observation that's not detailed. So this is, we're going to carry on now to an observation that we can do from something as simple as building blue blocks. So during free play, Sean took out the box of blocks. He then knocked it down and laughed. I then encouraged Sean to use yellow blocks for his next tower, which he did. Sean continued to be engaged in the building on the block towers for 10 minutes. To extend this, I will add more colours to our box of blocks and plan a construction themed week, which I think Sean will really enjoy. So as you can see there from this observation is how you can actually bring it forward. So more of a descriptive language. So if you need any help, child paths, for example, of your colleagues' observations, use the crib sheet that will be located in your staff room, and use the following to help you get started. What have I observed? Why was it important? And how has it improved my knowledge for myself and for the child? Thanks, everybody. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact myself or Vicky or your manager, and we will be happy to help. Thank you.